Good morning from Glacier Bay. Ooh la la. We are supposed to be in Glacier Bay from about 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. for scenic cruising today. Yep. There's a chat at 9 a.m. up in Spinnaker, like a ranger chat, and then there's a chat at 3 p.m. after the cruising, sort of like a debriefing, I guess. Yeah, but we're gonna go get some breakfast, see some glaciers. I'm wearing otter socks, but I'll show you those later in the video. Let's go.
Ready to be cold.
Oh yeah. Let's see how busy the local is for breakfast. A quick peek down the little breakfast menu again, just for fun. Ooh, how fun.
It's a little bit cold. It's about 37 degrees Fahrenheit or 3 degrees Celsius. So today, if you're planning on being on the outer decks, make sure that you dress for the weather. Now, today we have a great program planned for you.
Welcome to Spinnaker Lounge. They had a little breakfast up here. That's cute.
So I have to get back off the ship. So I'm very excited that we're able to be here and to share this day with you. I had my first experience here in Glacier Bay in 2017. And this place has a way of taking a hold of your heart and your soul.
Oh, time to check out the outside world. Snacks. All right, don't get distracted. So for now, we're planting ourselves here on deck 12 aft. That way we can run out and answer nature's call whenever it calls. Now, they came on the speakers and told us our first nature viewing opportunity was this rock which has mountain goats all over it. We would need an extreme zoom lens probably, but actually we've been able to pick a few out with our naked eye from afar. We are going to jump up to deck 13 to some open air excitement. Ooh, so just a big open air area up here. Yeah, I guess this is the helipad type area. Wow, look at those views though. And we're getting our narration from our, I guess, naturalist ranger on board. We're supposed to make at least 2 glacier stops. We get to see Margerie and I think Johns Hopkins. Oh, they've got hot chocolate service out here on deck. Wow. This is a fantastic look you have going on. I like it.
I'm very incognito.
Oh, we're starting to see little chunks of ice in the water already. All right, you know what this yellow dot is begging for. Glacier Bay spin from the center of the yellow dot. It has been 4 years since we've been to Glacier Bay. We are ready for it. I don't know how much calving we'll get this time of year with it being cold and all that stuff, but anyway, oh, there's the sun. Woohoo! You know, this is just going to be a basking kind of day. You already know when it's Glacier Day, it's basking day. You know, every time we get to one side of the ship, we're like, look at the stuff on the other side of the ship. We're going to get our steps in walking back and forth across this helipad. Look at all this water over there. You can see we're in this kind of like textured water. There's some really smooth looking water over there. I forget exactly where we go in Glacier Bay. All those icebergs. Ooh. Iceberg right up ahead. Well, behind us now.
Here in the middle.
Yeah, we're not hearing the announcements too well up here. Ooh, I think we've spied our first glacier. I'm sure that's what she's telling us, but we would have to go somewhere else to hear the narration. Whoops. Let it go, let it go. Are you switching back to regular glasses? I forgot my sunglasses.
Oops. Good idea.
We're keeping an eye out for any wildlife as we're out here. There's somebody in like a little canoe in front of the glacier.
Yeah, it's kind of
teeny tiny. I don't really see the kayak anymore. I saw it earlier, unless it's blending in with the landscape and my eye can't make it out. Jump back over to the other side now. We got some cool rocks. Any mountain goats? Is this oh, there's a little animal down there that just went under the water. Are you an otter? Ooh. See if Dee can get any better shots of this mystery animal better than I'm doing. Of course, you know, it's under the water. There you are. I'm going to say you might be an otter and you're here to admire my socks. Do some basking off the back of the ship. Check out all that wake. It's just peaceful here. We have the roar of the funnel to keep us company. Oh, and the bing bong.
When they're out of the water, by the time you don't have any external
we're starting to see Johns Hopkins Glacier over to the right now. We'll see how close we can get. I think she said about 5 miles. There she be. I guess this might be about as close as we're going to get to this glacier. That's alright. You see a little bit of ice out there. Big snowy mountains. Crikey. Look at this little smooth, glassy patches of water back here. That's awesome. I don't know if that's just because it's like fresh coming off the glaciers compared to like the brackish. What are you seeing?
Patterns in the water.
Oh. Yeah, so I think she said we're about 4 or 5 miles from that glacier. That's crazy because it looked really close to the eye. Well, we're spinning now, I guess, so that we can maybe leave Johns Hopkins Inlet. This little glacier that we saw at first, I pulled up a map of Glacier Bay Park, and it says it is, I guess, the Lamplug Glacier, Lamplugh. And if we were able to get a little bit further up into the channel over there, we would have been able to see the Hoona Glacier and the Gilman Glacier, I guess, potentially. But anyway, so we're just out here spinning in circles now, ready to go see more glaciers. Keeping our eyes peeled for nature, of course.
It's beautiful. This is a great deck to come up to because it's, I guess, it's sort of like the helipad. I don't know. But you can walk to either side. It's not crowded because most people honestly are inside.
Yeah, peeking through windows.
Not that cold, though. Like, the wind kind of went away and it's lovely out here.
Once we got into this inlet and kind of stopped moving, the wind stopped, and I took my gloves off, I've opened my coat up. Whew. Anyway, I think we're off to see Margerie now, just around the corner in the Tar Inlet. Let's do it.
So pretty, so bright, so much snow.
Gosh, the camera can't even comprehend how to be like, oh my gosh, it's so white. You just have to come here and look at it with your eyeballs to see it properly. Whew. Oh, we got another little otter baby on the way out. Hey! Teeny tiny otter baby. We got some close by otters. Oh gosh, there's another one. Okay, everything's coming out now that we're leaving this Johns Hopkins area. There's more otters out there. Hey y'all. Anyway, we're almost to the point where we can hang at this left turn. That looks like it's laying. Oh, it could be a seal. Gosh, now we don't know if these things, some of them are otters, some of them are seals. We keep seeing little heads poke up. Yeah, one more peek at this glacier as we sneak around the corner. Woo, we found the wind as we rounded this corner going toward Margerie.
Yeah, it's cold, I lied.
I put my gloves back on. It's chilly. It's hard to hold still out on this wind. I think we'll hop down a deck for a slight wind break, maybe a beverage. They still have hot cocoa up here, though. Oh, it is downright warm down here. Okay. Well, we've come down a little closer now, closer to the pool. I'm surprised to see, like, normally on a sea day, these loungers would just be, like, full, and I don't know what's up with all this. Anyway, we found a nice little place to plant up here with some sun loungers. We're just gonna enjoy.
We're gonna lay in the sun.
Oh, this is nice. We can hear the narration. There's no wind down here. There's cocoa coffee. I put cocoa powder in my coffee and it is glorious.
That's where it is. We're not going to be able to see it very well as we get closer.
Got all kinds of cool formations and things. We got frozen waterfalls. We'll be back here in September. I'm curious to see how all this changes. It's time to climb and see Margerie. See if we can block the wind. Ooh, there is Margerie. I think it's the Grand Pacific Glacier or some such is directly in front of us, but I think it might be receded into Canada at this point. Let's get a little Margerie zoom on. I'm not sure how much calving we might see at this time of year because it's a little cold, but maybe. Our angles are getting good now. You can see a little peek up through the crack there at the sort of the top of the glacier, all the way down to the bottom. She's pretty blue today. Well, we have officially started rotating now, so I think this is about the best angle that we're going to get on our girl Margerie today. That's nice though. We can see pretty far up there. One more zoom before she spins out of view. I mean, not like we can't walk to the other side of the ship and see her some more, but you know.
There's no one up here.
Ah, there's the wind.
Survival of the fittest up here.
The wind is up here. Well, little bird, you're kind of getting in our personal space here.
You could see his feathers moving. That was cool.
Good luck with the wind and stuff. You can do it. Ah, there's the thrusters. Now we're getting our proper turn on. I see. And I guess if we could see Grand Pacific, it would be up ahead of us there somewhere. All right, let's brave the wind for one more peak. We're turning around. I think all of the forces of Canada are blasting upon us from this direction. Wow. Yeah. We're gonna have to take some shelter inside because it just got real cold.
I need soup.
Soup.
All the warm things.
All right, Marjorie, it is lunchtime. Oh, hey, they got balls up here. I haven't even looked at that. Oh, we've come down to deck 7 to get a slightly lower level peak on Marjorie before lunch, actually. A little quieter down here without all that funnel noise, too. All right, one more Marjorie zoom, and then we're getting food, I promise. Oh, hey, bird.
Hungry.
And we're going to get some soup, some chili, some warm stuff, some hot tea, some spicy food, anything we can find warm. Woo. All right, back inside we go. I think we're going to try windows in the dining room.
Back.
Time to climb. Let's wander into the stardust. Well, we've come in for the closing presentation of the day, which is at 3 o'clock. We should have like a ranger presentation.
I would like to again welcome all of you to one of my favorite places on the entire planet, and that's Glacier Bay National Park. For over the last 140 years, people from all over the world, just like you, have been coming via cruise ship to see the same wonders of these glaciers that you got to see up close and personal today. And we drove down to park headquarters, got all of our stuff together, loaded up our gear. So our transfer vessel there, the Sirac, met up with your ship, and then your ship slowed down for us. They lowered a ladder over the side, and we bumped into the side of your ship. My hope for all of you is that seeing these glaciers today has been a great event in your life, and that you may see them again soon. Thank you very much.
All right, that was pretty cool. Time to motivate onward. We've come down to the atrium now where they have a nice bow cam for us to check out, which is kind of awesome. But we've got movie poster trivia coming up at 4 o'clock.
As what I've showed here, you will be given 20 famous movie posters. So what the
Perfect score. We tied for a round of applause. We'll just have to share that.
Round of applause.
Now we're back to the bow cam. Woohoo! Down we go.
There, stop. No.
Yes, our cabin. See right here, we stopped. evening. It is dinner mode time.
Yeah.
I think we're keeping it casual and buffeting it up.
We tend to do that a bit.
Yeah.
Well, with 16 days, the menus in the dining room are probably going to repeat. So it's nice to kind of change it up a bit.
Plus, there are 2 shows that we are going to go try to check out. There is a Broadway cabaret in the
Spinnaker Lounge.
And then there's like a duo of acrobatic hooligans in the main theater.
But you guys can't see either.
They both are marked in the program, do not record.
I get it, NCL, but at the same time, I mean, it's just nice to be able to show, like, what's going on. We're not going to put the whole show in there or anything. You know, rules are rules.
It's fine. Y'all just have to imagine. We'll tell you about it. But how was your Glacier Day, babe? Really relaxing for me.
It was so beautiful. I love seeing it, you know, with all the snow, because I feel like that's true Alaska, but it is cool to see it in all the different seasons.
Yeah.
So many otters. The Margerie Glacier did look a little bit littler than I remember from 2019, but that could just be me. It's really pretty though. Glacier Bay is amazing. If you get the opportunity, definitely put it on your list.
Do it. All right, speaking of list, dinner's on my list.
Okay.
Let's go. Hey, y'all finally got to see my socks. Aren't they utterly adorable? Oh! Welcome to Garden Cafe. Ooh, sweet stuff. What do we find good? I think the theme tonight is Spanish and Portuguese. We do have fish escabeche, seafood paella, there's some steamed vegetables, Spanish chicken with chorizo, lemon pork scallopini, mashed potatoes, and Portuguese beef stew. Well, time to pay a visit to the Indian station. Oh, yes. Oh, take a look at all this color. This is the colorfulest dinner we've had in a while.
Very colorful.
Wow, I tried to get some color too. I got some steamed vegetables, little, what was this, Spanish fish, Portuguese beef stew, maybe, some curry veg, and some fried pork thingamajig, stir fry, that's the word. Ah, we're done with dinner. That was really good, actually. Now we're heading to see some shows. We're starting in Spinnaker. Ah, we got some seats over here toward the side, so we'll get some angles on some singing, some angles on some Alaska. We get to hear some canned music, have karaoke hour. It looks like we are about ready to go. We will see you after the show.
One of our craft cocktails.
Thank you so much for coming out tonight. We know how difficult it can be to not eat for 45 minutes, but we hope that you had a wonderful time and that it was worth it. Please give it up for the Amazing Spirit Showman.
Now into the Stardust for our next show. So this is an acrobatic duo. I'm thinking, well, it looks like maybe they're going to do some silks because there's some stuff, maybe some hand balancing, some...
Do it.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, practice. We need more practice.
Please give them another big applause. Extremely talented Paolo Margerie from Poland and Italy. Do you enjoy the show tonight?
Back out into the world. Good night. We are going to bed.
Time for sleep.
So how was your evening experience?
It's really good. Did we talk about dinner yet?
We may as well, because dinner at the buffet.
Yeah, so it's funny because they have theme nights, but it's basically like the same thing. Like chicken a certain way, fish a certain. But I mean, I don't know what else you do with theme nights. You know what I mean?
I mean, there was paella and
it was
stuff.
Decent. It wasn't as good as I wanted, but the dressing. They need to fix their dressing.
Oh, what happened to it?
The salad dressing. They have like 2 choices.
It is limited. The salad bar is a little weird in choices.
But no, the salad, like the toppings are good. But the dressing, I just need, like, I want balsamic. That's easy. Give me balsamic.
Then we went to the Broadway Cabaret, which,
that was good.
They can harmonize, I tell you.
And there's no monitors, so, like, I don't know how they could even do that, honestly.
That was good.
Really nice.
Then we went to the main show, which, you know, it was silks and hand balancing like I thought, and hoop flipping and flimmy flamming.
I tried to do, like, a storyline with it, which was a little confusing.
Yeah,
but if you didn't pay attention to that and just watched, like, the acrobatics, it was a very good show.
Yeah, there was, like, a whole apocalyptic future thingamajig storyline.
I see what they're doing, yeah.
Yeah, it's called padding out your show. And you have to do that to make a 45-minute show sometimes. So.
But they were very talented.
Yes, just ignore all that, but look at the talent. It was great. That's it. We're going to bed.
Yeah.
Skagway tomorrow.
We're doing something fun.
We got a big adventure tomorrow.
Come back.
Welcome back. Good night.
Bye.